I've been with my girlfriend for over 3 years. Things felt stable, until the neighbors moved in. We became close with the married couple next door, cooking, watching Netflix, and playing cards together. I ended up spending a lot of time with his wife, who I'll call Lauren. One evening, I found Lauren sitting alone on her porch, looking completely defeated. The porch light cast a pale glow across her face, and she stared out into the street as if she hadn't noticed me approach. She opened up about her marriage. Her husband had become distant and cold after she'd been out of work for months. She felt invisible, unwanted, trapped. As she spoke, she twisted the sleeve of her sweater between her fingers and let out a shaky laugh that sounded more like a sigh. I tried to console her. A week later, she called me while I was out shopping. Her voice was hesitant but urgent. Amid the noise of carts rattling past, she admitted she'd been thinking about me in ways she shouldn't. I stopped walking and stared at the shelves without really seeing them. I told her she was vulnerable and needed to focus on her marriage, not me. There was a long pause before she apologized, and I thought it was over. It wasn't. The very next day, I saw her again. Something was different. The way she looked at me. Her clothes. The small smile that didn't quite reach her eyes. There was a nervous energy about her, as though she had already made a decision and was waiting to see if I would make the same one. She invited me inside to hang out. I should have said no. I didn't. At first, we just talked. The house felt unusually quiet, the faint scent of coffee lingering in the air. She broke down crying again about her husband, about feeling ignored, about wanting to feel desired. I tried to comfort her, handing her a tissue and telling myself that was all I was doing. But every time our eyes met, there seemed to be another conversation happening underneath the words. Somewhere in the conversation, lines started to blur. I made a comment I shouldn't have. I told her I couldn't understand how anyone could resist her, that she was irresistible. The look she gave me froze my heart. Her expression softened, and for a moment, neither of us looked away. She moved closer. The tension was electric. I could hear my own heartbeat and feel every second stretching out longer than it should. I knew what was about to happen, and yet, I didn't stop it. When I left, the guilt hit immediately. The evening air felt cold against my skin. I went home feeling sick to my stomach. Looking at my girlfriend, I felt ashamed, like I'd betrayed her in every way possible. I found myself avoiding her eyes, terrified she might somehow see the truth written across my face. But it didn't stop. Lauren kept finding reasons for me to come over, and I kept saying yes. Every visit was a mix of excitement and regret, desire and shame. Sometimes I would stand outside her door for a few seconds before knocking, already knowing I would hate myself afterward. One terrible mistake had turned into an ongoing secret. Now, every time I see my girlfriend, I feel the weight of what I've done. Every time Lauren calls, I feel the pull I can't resist. Even hearing her name light up my phone is enough to make my stomach tighten with anticipation and dread at the same time. I know I need to stop. I know I need to tell the truth. But every day I delay, the damage grows. I'm trapped between lust, guilt, and the consequences I can't undo.